Well, good morning, everybody. There were so many people who were asking me to do a video about my techniques. First, I want to tell you, it's me, it's Ilse. Normally, you will see me as Pour Vous. I don't know, it was in the beginning that I thought, I will not do it on my own name. And then I thought, oh, it's nice. Pouring and pour vous, and for the ones who don't know, it's for you in French. And I like that. So, when you see me on Facebook or somewhere else, it's Pour Vous. But my name is Ilse. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm 53 years old. So that's why you don't see me. No, ha. That's not the reason, but it's easier to do it this way. I will show you today. Oh yeah, and I'm from the Netherlands. So when you think, oh my God, her English is really bad, I'm so sorry. Because when I speak in Dutch, you don't understand. So I hope you understand me in English. I will show you today. I will not do a whole painting, but I will start just with the basics, so you understand why I get my cells and what I do to do my pouring. Okay, so we start to show you what I use. This is what I use for the for everything. It's from Artist Junior. It's Vernis Colle. You can see it on the video. Glossy glue, and that's the basic. And what I do is I always have my, I think you call it a scale. It's 0 now. And then I take the glue. And normally I use a lot of white. So I start with making the white, and I think I take about 90. Okay, it's 94. That's okay. And what I do is always take, okay, how you say it in English? 2/3 of the paint. So when this is 94, the paint, okay, say it's 90, it's easier. Then 2/3 of the 90 is 60. So I always do then 60 of the paint. It's 0 again. Oh, and for it's very important. When I use the white, it's always Amsterdam Titan white. Okay, so we take 60. $61, that's okay, because it was 94. So I think this is different than everybody else does. Everybody makes a pouring medium, and I don't. So I have the glue, and I have my paint, and then I mix. Okay, this is a little bit difficult because white and white, you can't see when it's mixed enough. But just yeah, what is this? Roeren? Roer. Haha, you learned the Dutch word. This is roeren. Okay. And you do that a long time just to know that it's okay and it's mixed enough. when there's a color in it, you can see it. But now it's more difficult. Okay, that's that. And then you just put water in it till it's like melted ice cream. So never do a lot of water at once. So a little bit and a little bit and a little bit till it's the melted ice cream, okay? Okay, and the water, it's just cold water, nothing else, just cold. Maybe it works better with warm, but I don't know. I always use the cold. And when I do the white, I always take a big cup, so there is enough, what do you say, space in the cup. Just, then I know I have enough to make some little tiles or just one big one. This is still not thin enough. Okay. And one thing, this is the one, the white, I use to put on the tile or the canvas as yeah, as the bottom. On the ground, how you say it, just the ground color, and everything else goes over that. So I do the pouring over the white, and I think that that's why you always get the nice, yeah, in combination with the silicones. And but I think that the titanium white of Amsterdam helps a lot. Okay, I think now it's enough, but it's important. I think a lot of you know it, but the consistency of all the colors, also the white, must be the same, because when I make the white too thin, the cells will flow and it's ugly. So you want to have nice round cells with sharp edges, and that's the only way you get it, is when you have all your paint. When you make 9, just make them all the same consistency. And a lot of you, I think, have a problem with it, because when you make the pouring medium and then you put your paint in it, some of you have thin paints, so then there will be a problem. So now when you do the glue first, then the paint, and just water, so you have always the same consistency. Okay, I think this one is okay. So this one is ready. I put it over there, and then we do the first color. Okay, no, always there's no silicones in the white. Okay, and then we start with a color. Okay, I don't need so much of the glue for to make a color. So normally when I do some tiles in one evening, I make it about 21, so I know 21 grams of the glue is always 14 of the paint. Oh, it's finished, almost finished. And remember, a lot of my paint I mix. So when I want to mix this one, maybe with the gold, I don't know. And there's 21 grams of the glue. I cannot put 14 of the blue. I have to do about 10 of the blue and then 4 of the gold. It makes 14, okay? But now I will show you how I do just the color. You see, 14 grams of. And then I mix this one, and you will see how easy it is to mix this, because it's in just a couple of seconds it will get it's all blue. There is no white, there's no glue anymore. So that's easy, everybody can do it. Okay, I don't know, I only use Winsor Newton and Amsterdam, but I don't know how all the other paints work. So you have to try it yourself. I don't know, I only can give you the results of these paints, but I think that when you use the whites and the glue and the silicones and you do it the way I do it, I think that all the other paints will work too. So you see, it's still too thick. Oh, when you think sometimes she says, this, I have a bracelet. So when you think, hey, she speaks a little, that's because of my bracelet. Is it a bracelet? Oh no, bracelet is something else. Oh, how you say that? Een beugel. Something was on your teeth. For to put them like the dentist, but then the other one, the ortho, doesn't matter. I mean, just think, she's not okay. Okay, voila. I think that this one is also okay. And then there are a lot of little YouTube movies where they tell you how many of the silicones. I really don't know. I just do something. For me, it's always about this. When I have the 21 grams of the glue and it's this size, I always do two. Okay, and here he is. It's the silicone. It's the silicone. It's pouring silicone oil of Kunst and Creative, and I think it's from Germany. And I will put the name of the glue and of the silicone oil down the video so you can read it, okay? But now you can see it. Don't watch my nails, everything is paint. Okay, is it clear? Yes, it's clear. Okay, so, and then everybody says don't mix it too much or twice. No. I just do something, hop. It's in it, everywhere, finished. Okay, that's that one. And then I make just another one, so I can show you just for the colors how it's to put it on the canvas later, and how you get the cells. Okay, and then the next time I will show you more of the techniques in a pouring. Oh, 29. Oh, it's also okay. What color shall we do? Shall I do this one? Okay. So it's 29 now. So I have to put 20 of the paint. But I will show you when I mix it. Now it's 17. 17, okay. And then there's 1, 2, 3. Normally, first I do the mixing with the first paint, and then I watch and I think, maybe it's nice when there is a little bit. So I stopped before, but now you can see what I do. I really don't know what the effect is of the gold now, but then you see that you can mix, and sometimes there's a little shiny over it, and that's nice. It makes it a little lighter. You see, it's already mixed. Everything is mixed. Easy, easy. And normally when I mix the white, I put a little white in another cup, like this. And then I also have white to mix with, otherwise I forgot. Okay, just 1, 2, hop, mix, hop. Ready? Okay. The green one. I really don't know how the combination will be when I only do these 3. But then you can just see what I do in the little cup and how I do it. So, don't look for the combination, just see the technique, okay? And I'm really curious about all your paintings, what will come out after my video. And I hope you're glad, because when I saw all your comments on Facebook when I had a pouring put in the Australian Facebook group, that a lot of you were struggling about how to do and what to use, and so I hope that I will help you a little bit. Okay, this one is okay. Okay, now we have the green, and shall I do another one? Okay, I put just 1. No, not that one, it's too shiny. Okay, this one. La 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 la. Okay. I'll take a big one, because otherwise I have to. Oh no, I have this one here. It's always too much. Okay, the yellow. So it's 24, so I make it 16. Okay, I always use these. It's cheap, it's easy, and look, they're all used, so I always wash them. There are people who say, ah, that's not so okay because it will be in the water, but I clean them before and then I wash them. And they are long and they are really easy to use. Oh, I have to put a... Sometimes I forget. I think I didn't do the silicones in it. Sometimes I think, oh, okay. And then, okay, when you do it at home and you forget, okay, just put another 2 in it. It doesn't matter. 2 drops of the silicones, I mean. Okie dokie. This one is also ready, I think. It's better to have the paint a little bit too thick than too thin, because when it's too thin it will flow, what I told you, and that's not okay. So look, this one is okay, and then I put 1, 2. I really don't know if I did it okay. This one, 1, 2. Okay, okay. Oké, deze. En deze. Zo. I can put everything away. Okay, most of the time I use a tile, but I just finished yesterday the whole box, but normally it looks like this. It's a little one, it's easy to use. See, just for the bathroom or the toilet or your kitchen, what else. Okay, when I start, I always have my plate. It's just an ugly plate, but when it was a beautiful plate I used it in my kitchen. And then oh, it's not a good one, this one. When I use a tile, I don't know, it was just the feeling. I always use these little cups. Okay, and the size, when I put paint in it and I put them on, then it's just enough. But I never ja ik heb het nooit afgemeten. how you say that? Okay, I never knew it exactly. I just did on feeling. So when he's a little bit bigger, I think, okay, then this is not enough. I can do 2 if I want, but I can also use a bigger one. Bloink. And then I think it will be okay. Okay, we have to dry this one. It's still wet yesterday. And then I always do everything, how you say it, on my intuition. I don't think, I think, but not when I'm painting. So most of the time I start with the white. Oh wait, oh yeah. There are a lot of people who do the pins in the back. I always do it like this. It's easier, and I don't have to do all the pins and everything. This is easier. Normally, when I have a tile, it's all flat at the back. Now I have to. Okay, a little bit like this. Okay, I start with the white. Okay. Not enough. And when you do this, it's important that you don't have too much paint on it. So keep turning. You go away. Till most of the paint is gone, because when it's too thick, he will not make, when it's too thin also, but when it's too thick, the cells will not come up. Okay. It's really strange to speak here on my own in my room. Ew. Where is my cleaning towel? Okay, and as you can see, there are a lot of bubbles. Maybe you can't see. I can see them, so I tell you. You will see when you do it. Okay, and then you have your torch. Oh. And this is the way you take them away. Most of you know it. Okay, that's one. And then, when I fill my cup, I always do it differently, but most of the time I start with the white. Oh, I will show you another one. It's nice. Look. That's how I do it a lot of times. Just because you get the, how you say it, the layers. You get more layers when you do it like this. Okay, maybe when you start this it's a little difficult, but links, right and left at the same time. For me it's also. And then sometimes I turn it. Maybe it's ugly what I make today. I don't know. I didn't try it before, so maybe it's nothing. But we will do it. Green, it's always a difficult color, so I don't. And also the yellow, I don't want to have too much. Then I put a little white, not always, sometimes, and then we put the blue again. And then the green again. But this video is more to show you what I use, how I work. It's not about the colors, okay? These again. Oh, the white again. And sometimes I put just the colors on top of each other. It depends on the colors. Sometimes when I have blue and another blue and another blue, I put them together. Okay, I stop here. And normally, not always, but most of the time, when I put the last white, I just do it from high. So, blink, it will go in it. And then there are just the drops. And I don't know, it gives a nice effect, I think. Okie-do. That's that one. And what we do, I always till this one, I turn him, go back, and then I wait, not so long. I'm always impatient. And when I take it, sometimes I pull it just up slowly, and then you will get another painting. Or I just turn it. So today I will turn it. Okay, this is always what comes out, and then there's still a little bit here in it, and sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. Oh wait, here. So, and now we tilt till the paint is everywhere. There are people I see when they make videos, they are great, but when they have the paint on the canvas, they immediately do the torch. But when you do it, I will show. Maybe I will show you once what's happening. You can try it yourself. When you do it too quickly and you go and you do this, you are tilting. It's tilting, yes? Oh, I hope I say it okay. The cells will go too big. And sometimes I see it now, and I don't know why, but maybe it's because I used the green. I never used that green, or maybe I didn't mix long enough. I don't know. You see little, I don't know. I think it's the gold. It's the gold in the green. Okay, look. You see the little stripes? Okay. Yeah. But it's not important today. It's just to show you how to do the glue and the silicones and how you do it in your little cup or blah blah blah. Maybe this one doesn't work. Okay, then I have to do it again. I hope it will show you how the cells go. Look, it's the last. Sometimes, look, when I keep my finger over there and I go back with the white, you get the little white corner. I like the white corners. Okay, we keep it like this. Put him there. There are really a lot of stripes. It's always when you show somebody, there will go something. Oh, look, this is what I have left. Normally I have my table, how you say that? This. This. When I have my torch here, there's a big flame, so I always put in like this as the smallest. The smallest is always so like this. And then what's important, when you go like that, there will be cells everywhere, so I never do it. So I watch, where do I want to have cells. Sometimes it's difficult to see, and then I keep it a little high and I watch what it does, and I hope you can see what it does. Look, oh my god, I hope the telephone stays there, otherwise he's in my paint. It's difficult for you, I think, to see. Okay, maybe it's like this. Ooh. Okay, a little bit so. Okay, you see them? And then I do it here. And I do some there. And some over there. Okay. And then I stop. And then I watch, is it enough? Is it too much? Okay, I will put you back where you were. Okay. Is it okay? Making a video is not easy. Okay. Look, I will show you. Wait, I have to look in the camera if you see it. You see the cells? And now You can leave it like this, but you can also tilt a little bit. So when you do it, the cells will grow a little bit. I think it's nice when I do a little here in the white.